the classic Indian stereotype. They have poop in their pants. That's what I think of when I think of Indians, is all the poop in their pants.
People don't know that the guy that invented Gerber, Prajitwat Gerber, he invented the diaper.
Oh, there was that old Mullen story about the Indian lady at the mall who he would just make fun of by she would do that and then he would look at her and then do the same thing.
Who is that? People keep comparing me to that guy in the comment section. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I don't know. There's this guy, I guess, that put out a special. He's kind of like copying me, and I don't know.
I did. Yeah, I thought he's kind of making,
cool,
kind of ripping off Wolfgang.
Yeah, he's kind of doing.
I was watching some
thing.
gay sex and I thought they were also ripping you off.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
I do that a lot. I also watch Little Women, but the porn category.
Yeah. Who's gayer, the man that does or the man that watches and bears witness?
Who watches the gay sex? Watch men, but it's literally about watching men.
Yeah. Have sex.
Yeah.
Watch men.
Watch men. Yeah. They call me Dr. Manhattan by how much I watch men.
Yeah.
Doctor.
A puddle of jizz assembles in the common room.
Yeah.
Coalescing into a single person. His name, Robbie Goodwin.
Right. Instead of the giant octopus at the end, it's a giant dildo.
Yeah.
Dr. Manhanlin.
Dr. Manhanlin.
Yeah, Dr. Manhandlin.
I like
he's got
Dr.
a big cock. And
Yeah.
All right,
he's got a big blue cock and it gets
Democracy.
hard for guys or something.
Horseshack.
Yeah.
Man Horseshack.
Man,
yeah.
Horfag. I'm sorry, I would never say that. I would never say that.
I would never say that.
I would never say
but
that.
That's what it would be called.
That's what it would be called. I would never say that, but people would say that's what it would be called.
Welcome back to What About Rob, everybody. We got Wolfgang, new co-host, and we have Real Online Boy on here today.
Your favorite guests.
Yeah. Anyway, but this will be fun. Look at this cool new setup here at Grove. They're going all out for us. This is cool.
They're doing it up, doing the damn thing. What's going on in everybody else's? Everybody's lives?
Everybody?
Wolfgang took a big crap.
I diarrheaed so hard. I think that I alphaed everybody. Everybody had to smell my shit. So.
I found it very hard to jack off in that bathroom. I came too quick.
Yeah. It's too big.
Yeah.
What's too big? The bathroom?
Yeah.
The shit.
Because of the shit.
Because of his stinky crap, I came too quick.
I thought because you just didn't like the aesthetics.
I actually don't like the aesthetics. It's purple light and I can't see anything. So if you're wiping your ass, you're gonna have trouble seeing how much crap is on
I assume when you have to poop, you have to like light candles and get in a bubble bath.
I shit in the bath. Yeah. I get in the bath, have diarrhea in the tub.
Yeah. You're like a woman masturbating. Just like, I just want to be nice, you know. I just want to be.
Getting a bubble bath with candles to shit in your tub. like a water birth.
Yeah.
You have a doula there.
Yeah.
It's like the bathtub at Shrek's house. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
What's the bath? I don't remember Shrek's bath.
He's just like, all of his stuff is like, it's like lavish, but it's also stinky. So he has like candles, but they're made of earwax, you know. It's just like.
Oh, I thought you meant when he like washes himself off and outside the swamp and the mud.
Oh, that too,
that's
I
what your
guess.
bath looks like after you poop in there.
That is. Yeah.
All right.
Rolling in strong.
Yeah, rolling in strong. I guess they say not to swear in the first 10 minutes of a YouTube video.
Really?
So hard.
Yeah, I was listening to Tom Segura.
I've heard that actually.
Or whatever. They like cut out all the swears in the first 10. Also, all these big podcasts, there's like an ad every 5 minutes. It's like it's so weird. All the and they all do the same thing where they're like mid sentence and they like cut it and then put an ad in.
I was at a show. This is unrelated to what you're saying, but black people got mad at some white people at a show I was at. It's pretty awesome.
What happened?
Luke Davis was on stage, and he he was just getting heckled by these black people, and I guess he was like, I forget what he said exactly that made to make fun of them and make them mad. But they got up. I mean, the show started. I didn't get there in time, but Tommy Bear was saying the show started with one of these guys saying Dwight Howard a just like impromptu, just as the show started.
I mean, true.
So they were running hot. I guess they were mad at the Yakubian gentleman for tempting them with homosexuality, and they've lost Dwight Howard as a result of it or whatever. But this guy and his girlfriend were just heckling the whole show, and then the host has to get in between like them and Luke, and he literally says like, listen. They were like, you didn't even let us talk. You didn't even let us say our piece. And he's like, I gave you guys plenty of leash.
Right. Oh, no.
It's like the complete wrong expression.
Don't say leash.
So this guy starts like doing
gave
like
you plenty of chain, okay?
Yeah. So this guy.
Why don't you come here and we'll auction you off, huh, buddy?
This guy literally starts like going like to Luke like Luke didn't say that was the host, but Luke, and then starts just like bowing at his feet, like, "Oh, Mass, please don't, no." Yeah, like just complete fucking chaos, and yeah, like it just the rest of the show, like they just followed like Luke around, and we're just like, "You racist, you racist."
They just followed him around just to taunt him.
Yeah, just to
That's
taunt
amazing.
him.
Because he said I gave you too much leash.
Well, Luke didn't even say that. Luke was pretty kind in his put downs for them. He was just making fun of them.
Yeah.
I mean, he handled it pretty well. He didn't say anything like groundbreaking.
How do you
but
handle that? Yeah, just
loud. Like I don't know, because it's hard to handle people that are louder than the PA system.
Right.
Yeah.
Where was the show?
Somewhere like in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's a bunch of people afraid to tell the black people not to talk.
Yeah.
It's funny to be like taunting being racist after they just like were homophobic at Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's funny no one calls him
so
a rapist.
I think sometimes they're just doing a litmus test to see if the N-word is still more powerful than the F-slur.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Yeah, and it for sure is, because I've already said it on this
You
podcast.
racist homo.
Yeah.
You racist fuck.
I bet you go up gay 6, you racist.
You a face. Oh, sorry, I can't read the word fascist. I have a literary disorder.
It's so funny how mainstream homophobia is, because I saw some like a big NBA news account. Does anyone else hear that?
Yes.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the heater over there.
Oh, okay.
There's just an old heater.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But at the top is like Dwight Howard's leaving his Chinese team to go join some place's bottom team. Like, they just phrased it in a way that made him sound gay when they were doing a news report on Dwight Howard.
Oh, he doesn't even play in the NBA anymore?
No, dude, he's out in China. He's jacking up fucking threes.
Chans?
He's taking like 10 threes a game, and he's one of the worst. He's like, he never shot threes in the NBA because he's a terrible shooter, but because he's scoring like 45 points a game, he's like, he's basically playing really bad basketball, but winning because he's playing against a bunch of Chinese guys.
Yeah, he's jacking some chans.
He's definitely jacking some chans.
He's forcing some chance to let him jack them.
Yes, there you go.
I mean, have you ever looked up the invention of the dunk? Like on Wikipedia? It was like an American player, white guy actually, surprisingly. Haha.
Score
like,
one. Finally, we got one.
I think it was like maybe in like the Berlin Olympics in the 30s. But this white guy, I forget his name, but he was like going up and he just started like dunking. It wasn't like anything fancy. It was just like a flush, and it was against the Japanese team. And the Japanese players started complaining to the refs, being like, "It's not fair. That is illegal.
We should make that illegal. We will never win if this game is not all fundamental."
Yeah, we need to use angles and calculus to score.
What kind of math did he use?
He's just walking right up to it and dropping it in.
It's not fair. Japanese man will never be able 5'5".
They just see it go, "Oh no,
it's Godzilla."
That move is very dishonorable. That's fine. White guy just like, hey, I can reach that, and just put it in. That's awesome.
About the cutting out swearing,
The ref
it's
has
so
to
funny.
kill himself at the end.
Yeah. You don't understand how much is on the line for us for this game.
I always laughed at the thought of like it's like Japanese Disney Channel, and it's like a guy just cutting his bowels open, like, "You're watching Disney Channel," and it's like, and then the mouse like logo falls out.
The lack of pride family.
Yeah, the lack of pride.
Yeah, the
dishonorable family. Yeah.
About the cutting out swears, it's so funny how like the internet for comedy for a while was like, yeah, we can do whatever we don't have to use like, whatever the language the network tells us to use. We can do whatever we want, and now it's back to like we're on like NBC again.
Yeah,
like people are cut like almost every reel of a stand-up is cutting out and censoring sex.
Yeah,
it's like, what are we doing?
I know, and then when you go on cable, like they're saying like fuck on like fucking NBC now. Like you can swear on TV.
Peacock. I mean, yeah, they have shows on like the
Your penis. The Peacock.
My cock does pee sometimes from time to time.
I mean, it was small.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's so fucking annoying though.
I know,
It's like
I hate it.
It's the last couple. It wasn't like this like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But now it's like every comic talks about sex. They're like just taking out the word sex was this awkward pause.
Yeah, it's because of TikTok.
I know. I hate it.
Wait.
And Instagram. I think Instagram does that shit too.
Well, they're trying to compete.
That was a rebrand we thought about. We thought about calling this "Sex with Your Dad" podcast.
That would have been good.
No,
Yes,
I think that would have shot up the algorithmically would have been great.
Shut up. Your
right to the people that are gonna get the maddest at this podcast.
Right.
I was listening to Segs with Your Dad because I thought it was a POC podcast.
Right.
I heard the two hosts were POCs like me.
And that's the thing. You guys are the most sneakily diverse podcast.
Hell yeah.
Between the two of you, you only got one white guy.
That's true.
It's crazy.
Yeah, sneakily. We were sneak around.
My name is Nicholas.
I bet a lot of people.
My name is Nicholas Mullen. Nicholas Mullen. I go up to women and the W4 West 4th train stop, and I said, "Why is it bad that you can read and write? Why should you go to hell for being in an OnlyFans? My name is Nicholas Mullen, and I love Andrew Tate.
I love to tiptoe around the N-word.
I love to basically hint that I think women's rights should be set back 80 years.
But I say it's irony when pressed on it.
Yes." And I bring on the dumbest broads onto my program to let them hang themselves with the rope I've given them. I asked them if they were comfortable with their boyfriend posting a sexy picture of themselves. And then they say no. And then I say, well, then why is your Instagram account all bikini pics I've jacked off to? And then they say, I don't. Oh. And now they are trad wife.
Welcome back to Brown Scare.
That's what you guys should be.
We should be Brown
And you should.
Scare.
And it's about shitting your pants.
All right, the new show name is Brown Scare, and Wolfgang and I are going to start talking in vocal
Only in
fry.
accents.
What
and only in
about
accents.
what about White Mirror?
What
And
are
it's
you
just us
talking
spending the
about?
Patreon on cocaine.
Yeah, there you go. Right mirror. Yeah.
White
I'm
mirror.
dreaming of a white mirror, so I can do some coke off a man.
Spades.
That really
Yes.
is what it always is. The fantasy of doing coke is doing it off a girl's tits, but it's always
Yeah.
just you and your fellow podcast co-hosts.
Yeah, right. It's just a bunch of like man children in Brooklyn doing it.
Yeah.
It's never off like sushi.
No, it's cool. No, it's not.
We have straight edge
Thank you for
commentary,
clarifying-
real online boy.
Thank you for clarifying that, Sam. I wasn't sure if you were being
You gotta
sincere or
do the
not.
X.
Yeah. I got a new watch in the mail. My X watch broke.
Your Professor X.
Oh yeah, you had that watch for a long time.
Yeah, well, it's like a cheap Indonesian knockoff. I just get a new one like every year.
Kind of like this.
Is this podcast a cheap
Yeah, we're a
Indonesian
cheap Indonesian
knockoff?
knockoff.
What's an Indonesian accent? Probably
Yeah.
just Chinese, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would have something like that.
A lot of those like Central Asian, like those countries like by Russia and China are all very like I have no idea what the fuck goes on around there.
The guy who sells me the watch is named Titan Scrote. Is that a
Titan
sick
Scrote.
name?
Well, there's this guy.
Mr. Scrote.
I'm
First name Titan.
That sounds like a good anime.
I'm looking up his name now. Grant just did his podcast. But there's this Indonesian comic that like literally does stadiums in Indonesia.
Yeah.
And he moved
That
here. I forget what his name is.
He did
It's
Dylan's show
It's
and
like
got, like,
Punji or something like that.
Yeah, they did Dylan's show and he
Con-
got like hundreds of thousands of views on that episode where they usually get like 50. And it's
Yeah.
yeah. Indonesian people commenting.
Yeah, it's
That-
Panji. Dude, he literally has almost 1 million followers. He's like Indonesia's like Shane Gillis. Panji, I'm not even going to attempt that last name.
dude? What's
Yeah,
going on with
dude.
these
What?
fucking
What?
Uyghurs?
What? You're fucking holding guys' hands because we're Muslim and that's normal. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I was just thinking about that
what
yesterday.
the fuck? The 1975 was being fucking gay as hell.
Yo, you have no social credit? That's gay. I just assume it's exactly.
It's
what he's
exactly.
saying.
I don't think they have the
dude.
money for the cameras.
I don't know.
I was just thinking
I'm
yesterday.
changing this to Chang Gillis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah,
Indian and Arab guys holding hands in public it's both very funny but also very cute.
Yeah.
I see a video of the two basically guys in dresses in like Yemen or something. Those like Arab.
Yeah.
What are they called? Do you know what they're called? Those like
Trans people?
no, the Saudi like dresses that the guys
I
wear.
think I saw Usama wear one
Tunics.
time.
like a tunic is like.
Yeah, whatever,
yeah.
whatever it's called. Two guys in
There's an
those
Arab
holding
word for
hands
it, but-
walking down the street.
Sam, your mic's a little hot. Maybe you should hold it a little bit away. Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
too powerful a diaphragm.
Thank you so much.
I know that 'cause
yeah,
you
it's so
gave me
cute
head.
seeing these guys who like would throw a gay guy off a building if they discovered him.
They're in dresses.
They're in dresses holding
Doing
hands.
like homophobia at them, like it's against God's will, and then they like
They grab each other's hands and walk away
yeah,
angrily.
in a
Yeah,
dress.
they like only break hand holding to like point at a woman like book reading whore. Book reading whore. You are a whore. Stop reading.
And they
Stop reading 50 Shades of
They
Grey.
also kiss each other.
Yeah.
They wear dresses, hold hands, and kiss each other.
they both
They're like,
basically
women suck, and gay guys should be thrown
anytime
off
they-
the building.
They're both holding hands, beating up a
Yes.
gay guy.
We
Turn
have
to
a
each other
joint
and kiss.
fist.
You beat up that homo real well.
Every time we talk, it is basically open mouth kissing because our language is so guttural.
It's so, dude.
I'm basically spitting into your mouth when you order a chopped cheese.
My family speaks a lot of Farsi, and it's literally just like sounds like clearing your throat and then French. It's like you know.
Kill the Jews, slay Israel. Let's go to war.
I love Allah. Shama. That's what they say when they do terrorism.
Shimon.
Shama. Lifting up a sword. Shama.
You joke, but those guys probably are like, Michael Jackson is to be the coolest man I've ever seen touch a stage.
I was thinking about this because G just got like a Lakers jersey. He went to San Francisco and he was like so happy they gave him like a Golden State Warriors jersey, and he went to like the Lakers and he got like a cool. I'm like, why do all these like brutal authoritarian Asian heads of state love American basketball so much?
Because it's sick.
It's cool.
Basketball rocks.
Do you think it's because they're like,
It's cool, and they also just
that these tallest man in world? Like every time they watch it.
it's like that, and that they all just have girl brains. So it's like when somebody has a lot of success and money, they're like, well, I sort of like him now.
Right. That black man must have rooms and rooms of gold coins. But they seem to love, like Kim Jong-un like flew out like Dennis Rodman, remember? Kim Jong-il loved basketball too.
Because basketball is just, it's sick. It's
Yeah.
They
like,
might look at them kinda
it's the
like
most
battle
entertaining
bots.
sport.
I agree.
They might look at them with the same energy as they look at battle bots. Like, look at these crazy things
Right.
that
Yeah.
are so inhuman to me.
Right. They think they can like wind up Magic Johnson to like, yeah. That's funny. But but it's like the reverse of usual racists where like, you know, I don't know, like Sam Hyde, Anthony Cumia, I don't picture ever watching basketball.
I was watching
No,
that,
Cumia couldn't bear basketball. I think, doesn't he watch football? He must watch football.
He's
I feel like.
I don't think he likes sports.
he probably just does a lot of cocaine. I think
Cumia?
that's-
I
yeah.
hope he does more of it until he dies.
I think he
I think
does
he learns
that,
to play
and
that
then I
heart
think he
problem.
just plays Call of Duty.
Yeah.
He must. I mean, that's a tough one for a racist guy to
Like,
play.
I don't
Because there
even-
are so many brothers on Call of
But
Duty.
that's the thing is that like
But he also
loves
loves
the lobby. The lobby
He
is
loves to be
where you
around
can-
black people so
yeah.
he can abuse them.
Yeah, no, but like that's like he doesn't even like playing the game. He's just like, yeah, you can just say it in the lobby.
Yeah.
And they'll just tell you to
Literally
shut up,
why.
but
He's
nobody will
done
tell
that.
you you can't
Yeah, I
say
know.
it.
I've seen.
Yeah, there's like videos of him drunk on
Here's the
Twitch.
thing, the reason he doesn't
talking to black teenagers, being like, "It's 5 a.m. Why don't you get a job yet?" And he just says the N-word.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" The thing is, the reason he doesn't move to like Bangor, Maine, or Butte, Montana, where it is white, he could be around basically just white people if he wanted, but he doesn't want to. One, because the food is better when there are more different kinds of people, and also he loves to be around black people so he can hate them. He gets off.
Well,
on
he doesn't
being-
want to move to a place where then because he's gonna hate whoever he's around. He doesn't want to hate white people. That would destroy him.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "What?" Yeah, it would short circuit. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be like Batman without the Joker.
It'd be like him like calling somebody a wop, and then it's him looking in the mirror, and it's like,
Oh no.
looking at a black guy.
I need them.
Yeah, he can't be the blackest person in a city. 'cause
Yeah, he
he's
can't.
fucking.
Wait a minute, I'm the black guy. He's like, no, Anthony, no, I can say it now. Oh, the birds are chirping, the sun is shining,
No, I
and
don't
I
think-
can say
I don't think
as
he
much
thinks-
as I want.
Zippity-doo-dah,
He
zippity-day.
He can and does
Anthony
say it
Cumia
now.
says the N-word in the forest. Does anybody really hear it?
I did that once during the pandemic. I went in the forest and was just screaming slurs.
Is that true?
I thought it would be funny.
That's probably
just to make
liberating.
myself laugh. I was no human within a half mile at least of me just screaming slurs.
Someone was like,
Then
if
you caused
say,
a mudslide.
someone's trying to
You
ask you the
invoked a mudslide.
People trying to ask you the philosophical question. If you say a slur in the middle of the forest, when enemy around here, you'd be like, "Great question. I'll go try that out."
Yep, I heard it.
I will
Yep.
say in the
All right,
pandemic,
Mythbusters, bust this myth. If you insist, I guess I'll go to the woods and say
Jeff
it.
Goldblum?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeff-
go to the
I
woods
guess I'm
and say
gonna
the
say
N-word.
the N-word. No, it's me, Matt Friend. It's really swag at the stand today.
yeah, it's crazy. I keep running into these celebrities randomly.
Oh.
I'm not an industry plant.
Oh, it's crazy. I ran into Jeff Goldblum at Equinox. We were both looking at men in the shower.
Instead of the fly, it's the guys. But Cumia went
Sorry,
viral. Yeah, Matt. You're,
Recently?
you seem like a
Unfortunate
nice guy.
casualty
Yeah.
in the pursuit of art.
I just can't. I don't know him very well. I just thought before he got famous, I was like, how is he just running into all these celebrities? There's something up.
You were like, I do these same impressions.
I've never met any of, I know, I've never met these fucking people.
You just hate him because he's your impression guy.
No, I mean, I thought his impressions are good. I think he's a very good impressionist. It was just those videos. I was like, something's up here. He's either very well connected or has some great agent out of nowhere.
I just don't like that he's never presented as a human being to me. It's simply just like, he really is like the Patrick Bateman of like comedy.
There are some actor types, like actor impressionist types. There's no there. Like they have no actual personality. You know?
Yeah, it's like do an impression of like a guy that you can have a conversation
That's
with.
what they do.
Yeah. But they don't. Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm gonna try on a new jacket and I'm gonna post something on Instagram and say it's really lit at the stand now. And it's just
7 a.m. I wake up. I have to edit a reel. Then face scrub.
Face scrub. And then I do a Facetune.
Yeah.
And then I tell my girlfriend that my wife is upset with her. And then I go and I
20 push-ups. Send an email to Patrick at the stand. Sending out of veils.
Seeing if Comedy Central will answer me yet. Going back and circling back with SNL, even though I bombed my audition.
I got a reservation at the McDougal Street Comedy Cellar.
Then we go to Dorsia, followed by the Grizzly Pear.
Yeah. Run an open micer. I don't make eye contact. It would put me down socially.
I jump the line because I have a lot of followers. I bomb to no one. I leave. I go get doner kebab across from the cellar. I throw up because I had too many zins in front of a cop, and I throw up on his shoes. Turns out I am a white guy because he just told me to get it together, and then I moved on. That's the thing I did, by the way. I did too many zins, and I threw up on a cop.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I didn't even drink or anything. I just got really dizzy, and I was like, oh, I'm just
Those make me
across the
so
street.
nauseous. I don't do them.
Well, because I would do like enough. I would do I realized if I did like 3 sixes at a time, it was kind of like doing like half a key bump. And then I was like, okay, this is kind of nice. And then I started doing that, and like I was doing that all week and not even really drinking. And then I had a beer with it, just like a single beer. And I
just threw it up.
Dude, I knew I was gonna throw up, and I was like, I can make it home. And then I saw cops and be like, wouldn't it be crazy if I just and I was like, oh, didn't even finish the thought. I did it.
Maybe you were dressed like such a Brooklyn guy. They were like, was this protest? Am I gonna get in trouble if I kick his ass?
Yeah, does his dad own New York?
Yeah, right.
His dad. Yeah, I'm. My dad's Equinox Senior. I'm the owner of Equinox.
Right, and I hate fucking Black Lives Matter.
You're a bastard. I bet
all cops are bastards.
Even the ones that do the nay, which I wish I could do because I wish black people liked me like that. I watch those videos. It's corny, but the kids do seem like they're having a good time. And
who's gonna call on this phone?
Hello, comedy police. I've been informed we're canceled.
This is terrible, dudes. You shouldn't have had the phone there. They couldn't have contacted you without it.
Oh, I used that phone for a gag where I sent Rowie a thing where I'm like, oh, paging Dr. Faggot. Oh, he's not there? Yeah, that's because you're Dr. Faggot.
Me and Clay went to go see the goddamn Comedy Jam once, and Rowie texted him, dude, you're at the Comedy Jam? And then Clay sent like a video of him and Josh Adam Myers singing or something, and he was like, no, I'm not. And then Rowie was like, no, you're fucking with me. Yes, you are. And he's like, no, I'm not. Like, Rowie kept, that was my introduction to him. He's like, do you know Rowie? I was like, no. And he's like, look at this idiot. Rowie.
We love Rowie.
Rowie Rosen. We call him Noe Rosen. He's been putting on a little pandemic weight because he quit Adderall.
Oh.
You can't call it pandemic weight 3 years after the pandemic.
No, but girls be doing that. Sorry to do a little AAVE. I don't say blaccent because that feels more racist than trying to talk like a black guy.
Yeah, I'm the one guy who gained weight after the pandemic. I'm like a hipster, or I guess I'm just behind the times.
Yeah, you're behind the opposite.
I know. I was like,
gaining weight before the pandemic,
right,
would be the hipster move.
Oh, that's right. Well, I did that too.
I would love to go back to my pre-pandemic body.
I was in good shape in the pandemic. I think it was just because I don't know why that was.
I was not.
I think it's just because what makes me gain weight is like all the going out to eat and like, you know, the drinking and all that stuff. That's just like, I think when I was just like left to my own devices to just be disciplined, I like was able to like kind of. I was also younger and less stressed, so that also helped a lot.
I was very stressed, and I when I get emotional, I eat.
Yeah.
Or like. I don't always, but like especially during the pandemic, there wasn't any other outlet for it. Mm-hmm. Like I couldn't go out to a show or go see friends or just do anything. So all I could do was like sit in my apartment and eat.
Yeah, I did that too. You know what it was? It was because I couldn't go to the gym, so all I could do was run. And you lose a lot of weight.
I started running, but I couldn't do it enough to like really lose much weight because I'm too large.
Yeah.
I was in North Carolina, so our gyms were just open.
You were just killing
such good
grandmas
shape.
with the gym.
Oh,
Wolfgang's
dude,
like-
yeah, it was at the JCC too, so there's probably it probably was also anti-Semitic that I was working out.
Yeah, I got the vaccine like pretty early, and it was because like there was a doctor in like a Hasidic neighborhood who just had a ton of them because none of the Jews were getting vaccinated. None of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they killed a lot of people. Those Hasidics killed a lot of people
But
during
they're
the
like,
pandemic.
we will see you with Yahweh.
Yeah, they just like would have a wedding and then everybody would die and they'd have funerals for all the deaths and more people would
That's
die.
so
Just
funny.
a constant circle of like
Right.
going to events that killed people.
That's funny. Well,
I got the vaccine
luckily,
early.
luckily, no Jews are killing anyone now.
No, thank God.
People are really mad at Israel.
I don't understand.
I don't get
I'm
it.
so confused.
Why?
I haven't been reading the news if something happened.
I actually muted Israel, Palestine. I like muted every word I could think, and they still get in there on my
Yeah.
For You page. I'm like, how much more of a signal could I send that I just don't want to see takes on this anymore?
Yeah.
You know, it's and they all go so viral. All of them, they'll get so many. I think that there's some
Yeah.
weird like bot trickery going on with all that stuff. Like people are so hyped up on their side. I believe that people are like just buying a ton of bots, just like a lot of.
That,
like,
I wouldn't be
their own
surprised. Yeah.
shit. Especially because I do think that there's like a little bit of like, I don't know, there's a little trickery to be like, ooh, this is a nice little way to, I don't know, there's something, whenever there's like an anti-West kind of thing, I do think that there's like a lot of troll farmers online kind of trying to get that message out
Yeah,
there. you
there's
know?
a lot of guys listening to Graduation when there's a lot of anti-West talk.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's so damn true.
He's back too. He's great timing.
He's so back. Hold
He's
on,
wearing
wait
like
one
black
second.
metal fucking.
Hello, hold on, I forgot to dial.
Hello. Oh,
Hey,
right.
we're back, department. Yeah, this bit probably took too long to do.
Also,
It's very funny to forget to. Hello, I forgot to.
hello, Family Guy department. I'm Peter.
Is anybody gonna like that? That's just
No.
for me.
It was just,
That's just, but you're here and they're at home.
I don't even know what
They're
it
at,
means,
they're at
but
home.
I like it.
They're
but-
at home figuring out new ways to compare me to this guy Nick Mullen. I'm just hearing about.
it was an A to C because
Yeah.
there's a meme of Peter going, "Hello, base department, we're back." So I went, "Hello, family."
See, I
Guy."
didn't even know that.
I know. I realized it'd be funnier if it
Peter.
was just nonsense, even though I made the connection in my head.
Peter, please stop being.
I think you have a schizophrenia.
Please stop being base, Peter. Loretta's getting mad. Oh wait, Loretta died in like season 6.
Cleveland.
Eh.
And you're Joe. But Cleveland,
All right, guys, here we go.
But Cleveland, I want to be based so bad.
I don't think the fans are gonna enjoy this very much.
You'd be surprised.
I'm gonna wail on out of here. I don't think I want anything to do with this.
Hey guys, I'm a rapist. And see.
Joe, I can't be friends with you because ACAB.
Oh right.
Unfortunately, Joe, you are a bastard, and I must keep you in here. It's just turning into Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of similar.
And that day, Sam stopped being friends with Robbie, and his
Ow.
career immediately took off.
March of the Penguins.
Wolfgang inevitably killed himself from being compared to Nick Mullen so many times.
That really stuck in your head.
It really, actually, just I don't know what else. I don't know how to reach them
You do
because
get
that's
it.
the
I
only
think-
time I come up is during the comparison.
You do get it a lot.
Yeah, I get it. We both have like dark eyes, and I kind of like do talk like that too.
Yeah, you guys have a similar like cadence.
But I guess it's like a lot of those people haven't seen my stand up. It's like I don't know. My stand up is very actually, unfortunately, like very industry friendly.
Right, you're
Where I
like,
just
yo-
talk about being Indian. I'm like, yo, what's up?
Yo,
Yo,
dating.
yo, what's going on?
Men date like this, and women, you crazy.
Yeah, you're on stage. You're 100% wigger mode.
And my mama,
Yeah.
she'd be like, oh, why don't you being a doctor? I'm like, girl, you too Hindu, man. You too Hindu for my ass.
Hello, wigger mode. Can I go wigger mode?
Who are you talking
We're
to?
gonna take the phone away.
Are
This
you
is
talking to wigger
I'm
mode?
talking to wigger
And
mode.
you're asking if you could go him?
Wiggo mode,
To the audio listeners, there's a phone.
Lizzo mode.
There's a landline telephone.
Yeah. There's also a gun. Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott. Hold on, I'm gonna call Scott real quick.
Wait, use the landline.
It's funny.
I'm gonna actually call. I
Some
want the
people
gun.
have pulled back on wigger, but I also feel like some people are pushing it back because it's a great word. I saw this.
It's weird. Like
I saw a mixed race black comic. She was like, some. I thought you were. I thought that was that.
I also
phone.
think he's just in the other room.
Hey, okay.
We're on the air.
Yeah. A lot to the listeners, it's going to sound like you said a horrible word, but that was just a bunch of ones and zeros manifesting in a random way. But, Scott, do we have the gun?
The gun is... I purposely did not put that out.
Yeah, and I kind of noticed that, and it's sort of pissing me off. So when I find
Is
the
it a
gun,
real gun?
That doesn't matter.
Like, hey, can I beep something out because I don't want to get...
Yeah, okay. Hold on, Scott. It sounded like you were about to say the N-word, and the line cut out. What was that? One more time?
Oh, I said the N-word.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, and you only get to say it once a day.
Studio.
That's how the pass works.
In the studio, next to the computer.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you want to wave it around.
Yeah. It would look, because I'm new to the podcast, I think it would look like I'm more important if maybe you brought it to me. Hold on. Can we cut this part, by the way?
No, this is going to be the clip back.
Don't ever let the fans know I care about what they think. Yeah, but I'll go grab it. I'm going to get up and go grab it.
I'm coming.
Oh, thanks. And see, that's how you play the game, folks. That's how you get guys that are older than you to do things for you.
It's right there.
That's what we call it, a game.
Wait, where is he?
He's upstairs or downstairs, or he's in the walls. I don't know. He kind of just does whatever.
Yeah, this black female comic was like, people are trying to take away the word wigger. Who are we protecting with that?
Right.
It's a good word. Yes, I know the etymology is not great. Right. We all know how we got that word, but now it's a new word and it's funny.
I know.
Yeah.
And it describes a thing we all know.
Is that the girl that had the Chet Hanks pic that I really like?
There we go. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, that's like Tommy's friend.
Is that a real gun?
For all intents and purposes, yes.
Don't point it at me.
No, it's not. But it feels.
I suddenly
real.
feel so much more respect for you.
Yeah. Now you hold it.
Oh. Feels very.
For the audio listeners,
my dick is getting hard. This is interesting.
We have a gun for the audio.
We have a
listeners.
gun.
Yeah, we have a gun.
Who's listening to this on audio? Look at our beautiful faces. You're missing so much physical comedy.
Like this.
Yeah, like the phone. Like the phone, like the gun.
No, it's mine now.
Can I see that reel back real quick for a physical comedy bit?
This mine now.
Yeah, thank you.
Why am I Chinese?
I don't know. That was a bit I was doing like right before the pandemic, like right before coronavirus. I just did a bit about.
Hey, Comedy Cellar, guess who has a gun pointed at their head?
Yeah, give me.
Yeah, do you really want to be responsible for half of POC's death?
Yes.
Okay.
Pull the trigger.
I forgot.
A lot of comics committed suicide already because they couldn't get booked here. You wouldn't be the first. It's hack.
Yeah, I forgot this club is run by Israel. That's my bad. My bad. Thanks, guys. I'll call you again next week, same time, same place.
Same black channel.
But yeah, we have a gun now.
That's pretty sick.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah. So wigger, it's kind of funny. Yeah, when I was like in middle school, I had like no problem saying it, and now I'm like a little trepidatious about it.
I think it's coming back.
Well,
I think people pulled back for a while, but I feel like it's back because
I don't think it's because it's like a bad word. I think it's because our attention spans are so short. We don't really listen to people talking, and then like when you hear the ER at the end, like anytime I think anybody hears like an sound, they really do perk up. It's like, what was that one more time?
Yeah, Tigger.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the reason it's great is because Igor is a very satisfying. Also, by the way, it's fucked
Jerry
up.
Seinfeld explains, like, it's a consonant. Consonants aren't funny.
It's funny. I realize it'd be funny.
It's very dangerous that B and N are right next to each other on the iPhone keyboard. If you're trying to type bigger, it's really dangerous. It's right there.
You think Seinfeld had Kramer workshop his bit the last?
It's so funny to like be scared about like, I it's right next to the first letter of a word. What if I get through those 5 other letters and I don't notice?
Kramer was like,
Jerry. Well, if you're like texting while driving.
Jerry's like, Jerry.
Which is worse than saying the N-word, folks. Don't text while driving.
That's true.
I'll come with the gun and I'll shoot you.
Yeah, me too.
Can I come with the gun? I want to use the gun.
That'd be funny to kill someone to prevent deaths because they're texting and driving. You murderer!
Stop calling me Nick Mullen. I'll do it. I'll shoot my dick off.
They would love that.
Yeah, they would. Just imagine a hostage situation where it's like, sir, don't do it. It would really kind of ick all of us out if you shot your dick right now.
Yeah.
I would empathetically feel like my dick was being shot off.
Yeah, girls really hate when you shoot your dick off. That really impedes your
I'm going to
dating
do
life.
it. It's like, we don't care. You have a tiny dick. You hold the black against the black cop's dick. I'm going to do it to his. They're like, no.
What do you do if you shoot your dick off?
Kill yourself. You shoot your head off.
It turns out you're very productive and get a lot lot more done in your day to day.
You kill yourself immediately.
No, dude.
Didn't that guy Plaxco?
You become a CEO.
No, you don't.
It's called the fucking Jeff Bezos story.
Unless you can learn how to come with just playing with your butthole, you have to kill yourself.
CEO, the cock eraser. Oh my God, he shot his cock off.
Yeah, see, Sam has what we call a beta mindset. Robbie has what we call an alpha mindset because this is his podcast, and I do have to acknowledge that. And I have what's called the sigma mindset, where fucking blow my fucking dick off. Watch me write 3 more hours.
I do like that they invented sigma males because they were like, well, we're not beta males.
Yeah. What if
alpha males had no friends?
Yeah. What if I ironically wanted to be an alpha?
Right.
Yeah. What if I was too autistic to be alpha? Maybe.
But then it caught on as sincere. I see like legit like sigma memes of like I'm just like Gosling and Drive.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's because it's like
they're saying I'm a loner.
The
by
real
choice.
logical reason for that is that it's like somebody said I was an alpha, and then somebody took the irrefutable facts of their life that they're a loser.
Right.
They're like, yeah, actually, all those things make me cool. Like this character who you're supposed to hate if you have any amount of media literacy.
Right. Exactly.
they're like, I'm like Patrick.
I'm
Bateman.
like that guy. I'm by choice. It's like those guys made a lot of money or like went on adventures. You just don't have friends and you play, fucking Fortnite, dude. Like.
I'm like the perfect hero, Travis Bickle, as Nick Oldershaw likes to say.
Yeah.
What is it? The perfect hero
He
did
says
nothing
Robert
wrong.
he
did the right thing for the right reasons.
We had a list of rules. Number 1 is don't be rude. Number 2 is do not be rude to the president at the time.
And the current legal lawful president, of course.
And Robert De Niro is always the hero in every movie because women, which leads into rule 4: women should be terrorized.
Really, just schizophrenic.
Wow.
List of rules that I agree with.
Because I was like,
sometimes a motherfucker plays checkers during chess.
Well, because the rule was Robert De Niro is always the hero, and I said yes, especially Cape Fear, the movie where he plays a murderous rapist, and he's like, yeah, women should be terrorized. So then we just enshrined that as rule number 4.
Yeah, I like the
shout out Nick Oldershaw.
What about a schizo theory where Cape Fear Robert De Niro is actually the dad from Meet the Fockers? It's the same guy.
He's just doing pull-ups and it says like "milk me" on his right and left knuckles. Yeah, he chases the Fockers down on a boat. It's like he's like, Greg,
fuck
I'm gonna murder you.
Let me see the gun real quick.
I kind of like it.
We're gonna the new rule. Guests can't have the gun.
Yeah.
Well, the gun is gonna be like the talking stick. Whoever has the gun can talk. So Sam, you have the floor.
I was laughing the other day thinking about a Shark Tank with like the whole lead up. They're walking down the hallway and the music, and he gets in there and he immediately puts a gun to his head and says, "Give me $5 million or I'll kill myself."
And they don't, and then he points it at his dick. He's like, "Okay, sir, sorry, you had to ask twice."
And then Mark Cuban goes, "I'm in." Like only Mark goes in on the fucking suicide.
Tell me more about this blowing your dick off enterprise. What's the overhead? What is the expected gross revenue that you guys have for blowing your dick off?
I'm not gonna gain anything. I'm gonna lose my dick. And he goes, You know what? Wayne Gretzky said you want to go where the puck is going to be. And I think it does make sense now.
Mr. Wonderful's like, I blew my dick off in 1987. Yeah. That's why I'm so successful and so mean. Right. Because I can't fuck or come anymore. That's what Mr.
Bald,
dude, I know. That's what I was going to say. Mr. Wonderful's just a Sam that blew his dick off.
Yeah.
Well, no, if I blew my dick off, I would
he
kill
also
myself,
he also has an alias, too.
Mr. Mr. Wonderful. People call me Mr. Wonderful also.
They also call me that.
Actually, someone was just calling me Mr.
People call me
Beautiful
Allen Iverson.
Really?
Ago.
Who called you Mr. Beautiful?
Some friends, I gave them a ride, and they said, "You're Mr. Beautiful." I said, "I like that."
Yeah. Was this an Indian friend? You had a Mr. Beautiful.
Was it a girl?
In some ways, no, it wasn't.
It was Caleb Pitts, ladies and gentlemen.
It actually was. It was the.
I know it was.
How'd you know that?
Because that's how he talks.
That's also my bodega.
And also, they
call you Mr. Beautiful your bodega.
Yeah,
when any of us say I was hanging out with a friend, there's very limited options to choose from. Unfortunately, there's 3 guys you can guess for each one.
Yeah, it's like Megan Bitchell or Caleb Pitts.
And he said it wasn't a girl.
I know. I was like, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
Oh, were you hanging out with Mrs. Wonderful?
I'm looking for Mrs. Wonderful. None of you are watching. There's not a
Coming
single
really
Mrs.
is
Wonderful.
your drug, huh?
Huh?
That's your drug since you don't do drugs.
What
or
is?
drink. Coming.
Yeah, no, I mean,
and food.
Drinking cum is my
drinking cum.
My
right.
drinking.
Yeah, when I said Sam's a heavy drinker.
No, really, my only vice is food. I have it under control
you
at
have
this
a
point.
BAC
But
of 2%.
Sam
blood
walks in
alcohol
4%.
Blood alcohol cum of 4%.
Sam goes into therapy.
My blood is 4% cum. Sorry.
No, Sam's at a group meeting. He's like,
Robbie, you have the floor.
I have a problem.
No, it really is. Food is the only thing, and I do have it basically under control. But like, I used to live in LA. When I'd visit home, visit my parents in Boston, I would go for like sometimes about 2 weeks or even a little more. One time I was there for 16 days and I gained 17 pounds.
Wow.
17 pounds. And that's not water weight. If you count water weight and Dookie, I was 28 pounds heavier. A week after I got back, I had like
did
shit.
You have the CD or vinyl Dookie? Because that depends on
Robbie, I'm going to be
Kerplunk.
asking for that gun back. All right.
I gained 17 pounds of fat in 16 days.
That's crazy.
Because I was just eating like I was on death row.
Right.
I do that a little less now, but that is. I also go home for.
I didn't know Dookie was
periods.
on death row records.
All right.
Yep.
Now it's pointed at you.
Now we need to aim it at
Now if
him.
you talk again, I'm
We
gonna
have a
shoot
real
blank
gun
at
by
you.
any chance?
I ordered one off Temu. It's coming.
Timu gun.
Temu gun. It's the Chinese app that allows
Timu
you
will
to.
not stop emailing me. Like, we will give you anything you want for free. Please just use something.
What is Temu?
It's like kind of like Amazon for like weird, cheap, really, really cheap, probably slave labor Chinese stuff.
Yeah.
The deals are.
Is
But they-
Dwight,
they-
Dwight
crazy.
Howard's on there?
They say you a Tech 9 for free.
Yeah, you could get a Chinese Tech 9 for 2 cents.
It just breaks apart as soon as you pull the trigger.
I'm gonna buy some chin jewelry for like $2.20 with free shipping.
I'm gonna buy a wife.
You gonna buy a wife on
I'm gonna buy a
Temu?
gun.
Why is it so cheap?
I'm gonna buy a wife, and I'm
I
gonna
don't
buy
know.
a gun.
I think
so
they
that
try to
she
get you in
listens.
with like the first thing is extremely cheap.
I don't know. It's always being advertised on TikTok through like vague porn, though.
Porn?
Yeah, it'll be like.
I love porn.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, but it's not the good kind.
No.
It's just like a still image, and it's like obscured, but you can tell it's like a girl about to
Can I
give
see
a
the
guy
gun
head.
again?
Yeah, I didn't really go anywhere with that tangent.
You guys
so it's
ever
yours.
jerk off to stories like erotic fiction?
No, I'm not a girl.
Yeah. Boom. And that's why you have the gun right now.
Yeah, I've been Sigma'd.
That's satisfying.
Yeah, dude. You
Yeah,
really,
that's nice.
you're like getting closer and closer to becoming a cop. You just gotta,
yeah. I've always thought about that. I'm like, it would be good if people like me were cops.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do it because I'm scared and I don't want people to hate
Sorry,
me.
people
But,
are, like you are cops.
Yeah.
Bald,
No, but,
no
like-
black friends.
Yeah. A little crazy.
Doesn't fuck as much as they want. Loves
Yeah.
Asian women.
Yeah.
Refuses to do drugs.
No, that's what
working
I'm
out
saying.
in Cummings.
Guys like me
Drinks
should
cum.
be cops, and they are. And
And
it's
they
good.
are.
We don't have any problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had nary a problem.
from hate crime Massachusetts. Like that's the name of your hometown. You just gotta wear Oakleys instead of like cool glasses. And then
yeah.
it'll be good.
Yeah, you are like the Fed that hangs out around the turnstile, be like,
Oh my
wow,
God,
it sure
you
is a
are.
good day to hop the turnstile, and the gun falls out of your.
Hey,
like,
brother,
Yeah.
want to hop that thing?
I'm gonna
what's
use-
up? You gonna be Jive and come on down to Skipping the Fairtown?
Who else at this Miski concert is using their underage ID to buy booze? Because I sure am.
I'm 19.
I'm
Yeah,
19.
you're at a
I sure
concert.
am,
It gets to the
because
point. It
I'm
gets to the
19.
inevitable indie point in a concert where the band goes like, "And make sure to register to vote because fuck Donald Trump." You're like,
I mean,
yeah.
legal lawful. Legal lawful. Oh, sorry.
I love being a faggot. I love it. All right, write
Legal
that down.
lawful is such a funny term.
You're like, yeah, I love Law and Order, and a girl's like, what album is that?
SVU. I love SVU.
No, president. Legal lawful president.
Yeah,
We have one.
I got news for you. That means you're my wife. Cause I got this gun in my hand.
Here's the thing: when I have a gun, everybody's my wife.
What is that thing? He's
Everybody's
like,
my wife.
I got news
Now
for you.
give
That
me
means
head.
that means you're gay. What's that? Clip?
Yeah.
It's like it's the guy that's like,
I have emotional relationships with women, but sexual relationship with men. I got news for you. That means
I
you're
can
gay.
mean you're gay.
according to Wikipedia, the ask how it says that you are a gay man, and then it has written tutorial instructions for taking your prep.
Law and Order HIV.
Under HIV. There we go. Thanks for saving that. Now you have the gun back.
Thank you very much. That's what we do. My name is IT, and the T stands for trans.
And don't ask what the F stands for.
don't
Because we're gonna have to bleep it for monetization reasons.
Oh man, that was good. That was a crazy riff. That went in a lot of directions. Sam, your mic is still
What about
hot.
Law and Order FIT?
Maybe you should put
It's
on the
all
headphones
girls
just so
with
you know
bad
it.
bangs and stupid
Then
outfits.
Wolfgang's too hot on the headphones.
What's that?
Try to hold it right here.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I know it's hard. It's a handheld mic.
People want to hear me.
All right, you know my black ass be loud.
They love how loud my black ass be.
What else? What else can we talk about black people? What other things are going on with black people?
Honestly, I can.
Oh yeah, Draymond
Yeah.
got suspended
That is the
indefinitely.
craziest foul I've ever seen.
Yeah.
From
That is
just
so
from the
insane.
season or from the league.
I mean, he got suspended indefinitely. They said.
Wow.
I bet it'll be like 20 games.
Well,
games.
that's why when Ja Morant, they said indefinitely, and then like 2 months
Then they
later,
said 25 games.
It'll probably be for like the rest of the season.
It'll
maybe.
probably be that.
I bet he'll come back in the back half of the season, but
That's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, he
There is like a
deserves it.
weird inverse correlation between, not inverse, or maybe direct correlation. It's like between like players that really love their mom
players that really
and
love
then
them.
just flagrant fouls. on
You
the
mean
court.
black guys?
Yeah. Like the more you love your mom and or grandmother.
That's a very coded word for like extremely black guys.
yeah.
And Italians.
Yeah,
That's
and
true. Tommy
Italians.
DeVito.
No, it's not. It isn't a black. It's just any fucking mama's
Right.
boy culture. The
Right.
more of a mama's boy you are, the more
Which-
you're just gonna get mad playing a children's game.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have a dad too. It's like you have to play. I don't know if Draymond. I think he has a dad.
That's a little
Hey
bit
Siri,
racist,
does
but that's
Draymond have?
okay.
no, I was trying to say you become a mama.
Why are you using Trump to diffuse a racist?
I was trying to say
Because I'm the least racist person you've ever
you become a mama's boy when your dad isn't around a lot of the time because you're like
Well, there's no one else there.
exactly. So you love them like twice as much as you would love a dad. And
What
I
was
think,
Draymond doing?
What?
How
He was trying to do the link spin attack. I told you. Hey, yeah.
He really was. But
You know what? They gotta stop letting this brother, the brother Draymond, watching too much anime.
For him to be like, "Oh, I was just trying to sell a foul," it's like, what are you fucking talking about?
See, unfortunately,
It was
People haven't
weird.
seen the clip. Just
unfortunately,
see
they let a
Draymond
brother
Green
watch
foul
too
and-
much
It's crazy that the
jujitsu.
choke
All right, we're
wasn't
all
the-
talking at the same time. Robbie has the gun. Robbie.
I'm so sorry.
It's crazy that that choke wasn't the craziest thing he did all year.
That choke was crazy.
I know, and it just
Rudy
happened.
had barely put his hands on it.
It like just happened. So it's like, I don't know what's going on because he was never that crazy. He never did anything that crazy before.
He's the first basketball player with
Have the gun.
CTE. Is he like
He
losing
might
his
have. It
mind?
honestly might. I mean, do you see
from taking charges?
Kevin
he's
Durant
fucking-
was
All right.
straight up like, this is not. He
Boys,
was not doing that when I was on.
I have
the
a
team.
theory.
What?
They're letting him watch too much anime. They're really just.
He was
they're
trying to
really just.
Naruto.
He was really trying to jujitsu kaisen that up. He's like second domain, poop shit, diarrhea town.
He should just go to WWE.
Genuinely,
He's
should.
a great. He's my favorite NBA character.
I mean, didn't Triple H tweet to him like you can do that kind of stuff? I think he did.
In
after the
WWE.
show.
Yeah, they're really just letting him watch too much wrestling and anime.
Jake Paul just offered
He's
him
like,
10
I have a
They do
new
love wrestling
strategy.
in the NBA.
I've
which I love.
strategized a new formula to making plays and getting fouls called.
Jake Paul just offered him $10 million to UFC or something. Just like, I don't think he'd be that good at it, guys. It's just it's just so out of place in the NBA because you're not supposed to contact people that hard. It's bad when the guy that you punch is like, I hope he gets help.
Yeah, I know.
Like these guys are psycho competitive and they hate each other. And he's like, yeah, there's obviously something wrong with him if he did that. It's just crazy because he just got fucking suspended for 10 games. He comes back and immediately does
Oh, he does have a dad. It's not his real dad. It's his stepfather, Raymond Green.
Really?
And it's spelled
real?
it's spelled Raymond, but instinctly my head went Raymond
It
Green.
definitely is Raymond.
that.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves
They got the,
Deborah, I'm going to spin attack you.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Raymond as the black.
You know, a
the
lot
black
of
reboot.
people are hating there's being some trifling ass motherfuckers saying that Steph's the star of the team. Yeah, I haven't seen Steph do shit. Steph could cross up Steph.
Do you see how he sprint and tackle? It's
Oh.
amazing. I'm the best. I'm one of the best defenders in the league, but everyone hates me, so no one mentions that.
Well, it's me, Clay Thompson. I'm the
Sam
brother.
Morrill?
I'm the brother. Yeah, I'm Sam. Hey, what's going on? It's me, Samuel.
It's me, Quay Thompson.
It's me,
Sam Morrell.
the biggest Guaza of the NBA of all time.
Hey, it's me, Sam Morrill, Quay Thompson. I'm one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah. Here's a text message of Steph Curry glazing me, being like, wow, the new comedy special was so great. I wish I was as good at comedy as you are at basketball and comedy put together.
I said, yeah.
This is a very schizophrenic whiff.
And I said, yeah,
I'm having trouble following.
What is
I'm
Sam
really, I wish
if
you guys a
Sam
victory
Morrell
way
was-
out there.
Yeah, I'm on the Warriors, which is the hardest team for me to pronounce.
It's the hardest. There's a lot of W's and R's, and, you know, here's the thing.
Wait,
I just hope they get the victory way out this season.
Does Sam Morrell have a speech impediment that I don't know?
Yeah, he
about?
does.
He does, like, the way he talks.
I've heard him talk. a
No,
lot.
he speaks clearly. He speaks, though, with, like, the affectation of somebody that went through speech therapy.
Okay.
So
I've never-
here's
I've never
bullying
made that
101, Sam. When you can tell somebody has a speech impediment, you do an impression of them and you start hamming it up, and then they'll
Okay.
start doing it again
I've
when you
never
make fun
noticed
of
that
them.
about Sam
I'm
Morrell.
gonna start waving a gun at people when they say my impression sucks.
Yeah.
that was a great way to
Hey,
win.
Lewis, he just jujitsu disarms you and beats you to death on
No,
rap.
he pulls out a gun himself.
Yeah.
Oh, it appears we are not an empire. A
Yeah.
Puerto Rican standoff instead of a Mexican
Puerto Rican.
standoff.
We do all look Puerto Rican.
A little bit.
Not me.
Sam.
Not
What
you.
the
I'm
fuck
talking
are you-
about
what the
Lewis.
fuck did
You've
you
been
just say to
removed
me,
from this
bro?
conversation. You are. maybe the gun is taken away for you for the rest of the episode. Maybe the gun's gotten to your head.
Gun privileges revoked until the Patreon.
Oh no, the gun's gone to my head, everybody.
I'm in $5 million.
It's too much power.
Mark Cuban, speaking of all this, he just left the Mavericks, or he just sold the Mavericks.
Did he actually make the sale official? Did it happen?
Well, he's selling it. No, they say he's gonna make it so much money on it.
Yeah, he's gonna make. Like
he's gonna do
$6 billion.
Yeah,
but then he's gonna be like
$6 million. $6 million. Oh, let's not go into that.
Yeah, I'll go there maybe this month.
But
I don't know. Does anybody have any good stories from childhood?
No, but then and also he left.
No,
he left Shark Tank too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I was molested. I black out my childhood, is what Robbie said to me with that answer.
I'm in. But why is he doing all that? You think he's going to run for
Another
president?
way you're ripping off Dick
Yeah.
One, you were
Hello,
molested.
sharks. I've invented a pedophile exterminating service. You point out the pedophile that raped you, and we go hunt him down.
Someone just sells alcohol. Is like, this will make you black out your trauma from when you were 5 years old.
But
What if
we
Draymond-
sold him Henny. Now he's just literally blacking out. He's saying
What if-
the N-word at this bar. He's being very racist
What
right
if
now.
Draymond literally blacked out those memories? He's very black, and now now he's realized that Raymond Green touched him, and so he's lashing out at his
Raymond
teammates.
is very funny.
Raymond Green.
Raymond.
Well, I just
That's
think
like
when
that old
you have to
Key and Peele
understand
sketch.
is that hyper-competitive people that are obsessed with children's games are going to spaz. And it's easy to identify when it's like a video game because they break a controller. But when it's like a contact or like non-contact sport, it's a black guy breaking another black guy.
We see last night Giannis was like screaming at them to give him the game ball because the Pacers took it to give it to their rookie.
Giannis Papa?
No, yeah, Giannis Papas.
Yeah,
No,
he's
Giannis Agatumbunko.
Yo, why don't you pass the fucking ball? I'm all
Yeah.
fitty.
That's it. That's it.
That's it
Don't
right
tell
there.
me you don't know how to say Giannis's last name.
Akatakapungo. I really don't. Whatever.
Antetokounmpo.
Whatever, dude. Zion can't say lackadaisically.
When we have the gun, we can get any names wrong that we want.
There's also a clip of Kevin Garnett on some sports show it's saying like literally, and he just sped through it because he couldn't say it correctly. He's like, I'll show it to you. But
I love when Charles Barkley says Rui Hoochie Mama. That's my favorite one.
Rui Hoochie Mama.
Hoochie Mama is
Hoochie
such
Mama.
Hachimura becoming
Roy
Hoochie
Rosen.
Mama.
But oh yeah, but Giannis like, give me the ball. Give me that is my
Mine had
ball.
cardiac infection.
It's not what he sounds like.
Give me the game ball.
He's Greek.
Give me
He's
the game
he's
ball.
Greek
I
Nigerian.
want.
But he's genetically Nigerian,
want
but he's
that
grew
ball.
up in Greece.
Give me the ball.
My big black,
Giannis be
my,
like,
my
"What
big
are you
black
talking
Greek
about?
wedding.
I'm from the island of Greece.
I deserve that ball. I came all the way from Africa.
I am a proud Greek man.
I am Greek.
As a Greek man, I need to collect rent from the Bucks.
I need to go home to Astoria where I live.
Bucks, you owe $3 million in rent on the stadium. I would like my rent by the end of the month, please.
Give me the ball. Sorry, we can stop. But did Giannis did he set the record for most points in a game last night or something?
No, it's 100 from Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
bad.
Classic.
I just saw a league record.
It was a league record of like I think it was the most points on 30 or less attempts.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
It was like extremely efficient game.
So I just watched the Wilt
Crazy.
Chamberlain documentary. I was like, that was not the league.
No, it's 100. I don't think that'll ever be broken. Or maybe
I'll break it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe this is the Patreon episode. Maybe.
I think people are gonna love this.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
maybe
gonna
this is the
love the
Patreon.
guns and random.
We got multiple
basketball.
F slurs in here.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the Patreon.
Yeah, we'll rally and do a family-friendly episode.
Family Guy friendly
Brah,
episode.
Family guy.
Can I just be the hype man of the podcast? You say riff, and I'm just like, brah, brah, brah.
Now that it's the Patreon, we're just going full mental illness.
Yeah, we don't even have a following yet. We've already like reached full that guy everybody keeps comparing me to. What's his name?
I don't
Nick
remember.
Mullen level.
Nick Nolan?
Nick Nolte,
Yeah.
the actor. Nick Nolte levels of BPD.
Yeah.
I have
But
to
yeah.
pee. Speaking of
Go pee. Go pee.
It's right there.
Take the gun with you if you
Okay,
makes you feel
thank you.
safer. Wash your hands though. Yeah.
Oh.
Um,
We're at 55, so we have like 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. You want to do what? I don't know.
I could read my phone notifications.
I could talk about seeing cartoon characters.
Oh, Lev Fur just posted on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Good. Friend of the pod, Lev Fur. I don't know.
Andrew Schultz just posted, the rarest Muslim gets these jokes.
I just,
And then,
all right,
and then,
dude,
and then the
dude,
thumbnail
stop,
says,
stop.
You're Uyghur?
You're gonna make me, and that's gonna get banned in China. He's really fucking his visibility, honestly.
Steven Crowder posted, so I went to a black barbershop.
I just need to go back and like work at that pizza place in North Carolina. I need to stop having dreams. This is.
Oh my God, Crowder has a new segment called Black and White on the Gray Issues, and I'm sure it's just him being like, "We all hate the vaccine, right?"
It's actually his Grey's Anatomy review podcast.
All right, they just talk about Grey's Anatomy, black
like,
guys.
Just so many people keep dying. Not enough black doctors. Why is that? Is it because they're committing most of the crimes? Changed my mind.
A lot of people keep dying. What happened? I thought the black people were superior. They're better at basketball. Why aren't they better at living?
Yeah. Their life expectancy seems very low, but their prospects of making it in the NBA also very low.
Very low. Why is that?
Why are statistics marching against them? Are
There's
white
a
people
reason
better?
I live in Bangor, Maine.
Are we doing it to them? And is me living in Maine in my longhouse fishing on the water, is that causing them to be successful, or is it causing them to not be successful?
Black people, why can't we say the N-word anymore?
I moved as far away from them as I can.
Yeah.
Why does my actions in my life have any consequence on theirs?
Why do I still hate black people so much if I live in Maine? Sam, there's a great new Steven Crowder video called So I Went to a Black Barber Shop.
Really?
Yeah, he has a new segment called Black and White on the Gray Issues.
That's a terrible idea for him
Why?
to do that.
Why?
For his safety, I'm worried. I'm worried about my favorite commentator and podcaster.
Yeah, I mean, this episode, we're having a man run the New York Marathon and seeing if I can get a haircut quicker at this establishment than him. His estimated time of completion is around 4.5 hours. Let's see if this black guy can cut my hair in that amount of time.
You know what? It's very funny. Back when I lived in Brooklyn, foreigners would serve me so slowly. They really did not like me being in there. When I went to like a Puerto Rican restaurant or something.
But you look Puerto Rican.
They can tell. They can
They
see it in
can
my
tell
eyes. It's when I say, hola.
Hola.
Uno chicken wings.
You want one chicken?
Nah, it's because you too zesty, boy. You too zesty when you walk in.
I thought Uno meant a lot.
I heard the way he said
Like the
check, please.
pizzeria.
That way the boy, pause the way you just said check, please.
Check, please.
Pause with that shit. You ain't Puerto Rican.
Check,
That's
please.
too zesty.
Yeah.
We happen to look at the detail and decal of your car. We noticed there's no Puerto Rican flags, so we were just wondering what you were doing in this restaurant. With not a single decal of an American eagle, a woman with huge chucas, no culo, no flag, no buricua on your car. And we were just wondering if you're some kind of Dominican agent coming into our establishment trying to give some buricua food.
How dare you order pernil? I don't know why.
How dare you come to O San Juan with your Dominican sleeper cell ass?
He's with me. Thanks, Lewis.
No culo, no chichis on your car, no tetas. What's going on with you, man? Next thing, say que lo que. Say que lo que one time.
Que lo que.
Yeah, you Dominican. I knew your ass was Dominican. Get the fuck. Now I'm New York, Puerto Rican. Get the ass out of the fucking establishment.
Hey, yo.
Literally doing voices is making me fucking schizophrenic. I'm turning the gun on myself.
All right.
Yeah. You want to call that an episode?
Yeah, we're at about, let me see. Yeah, we're almost at an hour.
Yeah. We can also talk about Crack Amico losing that fight.
Oh, against Dylan?
Against Dylan. Dylan rocked him. Didn't expect that.
Honestly good. I like when the underdog wins.
That was kind of good. There are two people. I wanted there to be an outcome where neither of them win.
That'd be nice.
But
I mean, that was the point of that. But my whole thing is like,
Did you see the rap
why are
he
these
put out?
comedians
I'd like for an
fighting?
outcome where the event is canceled and never aired, and we don't have to hear about it
Yeah,
again.
why is this it's like, why? What's the point of this? Neither of them are good at boxing.
It was so funny though, because I was doing rap that day, and like Lewis did like 1,000 milligrams of edible on the podcast. And I was just like, "What are you gonna go do later?" It's like, I gotta go ref a boxing match. And like, you mean that thing that requires paying attention and being cognizant? He's like, yeah, doggy. Yeah, go do that.
1,000? You kidding about 1,000 milligrams?
Dude, I don't. It's something. He had like a.
He treats weed like hard drugs.
He really he treats it like candy. He like like how you used to like just OD on Flintstones vitamins and like gummies. He does that with like, I shit you not, he had a bag that was like, I think each one was like 50 milligrams, and I think he went through like 2 different bags, like on the podcast.
Right.
Not 1,000 exaggeration,
That's
but he had a
still
lot. He had a lot.
He used to do
There's
dabs.
500 milligrams in the bag, and there's 50 milligram.
Dude, like a fucking 5 milligram
portions.
edible still puts me on my ass. I can't.
Yeah, no, these were 50. He gave me one, dude, and like,
Yeah.
it didn't kick in on the podcast. Thank God. That would have been exploited, and that would have been just humiliating.
Yeah.
But it kicked in like hours later when I was at work. I was just like counting out. I counted out $5 and change 18 different times for this lady,
Wow.
and she was like, "Are you okay?" This lady legitimately was like, "Are you having a stroke right now?" I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" She's like, "You've been counting my change for 5 minutes."
This is why I hate weed.
And I was just like,
honestly.
"Oh man,
funny
this
when
really is the gayest drug."
Yeah.
It's very funny when people are like, yeah, like I got high before work. It's like,
What are you?
Is
A U.S. Airlines
cool?
pilot?
You're like, it's not impressive, or it's like you're just making you're making work stressful now. You have to like, pretend to not be.
You're playing work on expert mode.
Honestly,
what if I was working in a flight control tower and I was just literally retarded? What if I was literally just having a stroke?
Yeah, I don't get like the point of weed. Honestly, it just like makes me stressed. Although sometimes music sounds good. I mean, I don't know. I like drugs that lower my anxiety, not drugs that like increase it. You know, it doesn't give most people anxiety.
There's a lot of people anxiety, and people don't know this, but if you feel paranoid when you use weed. And you keep doing it, you have a 5% chance of becoming schizophrenic.
I believe that.
I'm already in the. It's fine. Sorry, I'm already at 95. Let's just knock off that 5%.
I'm kind of already there.
Yeah. No, I know. I can tell you guys have schizophrenia.
Why? Because I couldn't figure out what the word for air flight control tower was.
Yeah.
Air traffic controller. See, I still can't figure it out. I'm fucking turning to doo-doo.
Was it Sam Morril, Clay Thompson, speech impediment?
Pipeline? Yeah. Well, I was trying to do the brother. I forgot what the brother and what everybody. Fuck, I forgot what the brother and everybody loves Raymond sounded like.
I hate the Minnesota ways.
Oh yeah, right. You gotta.
I don't know.
You gotta.
The Los Angeles way goes.
You gotta take turns taking.
I've
doing
never
impressions.
noticed. I used to listen to Sam Morril's basketball.
But you know what it is?
podcast.
It's his stand-up voice. It's a little different from his podcast voice.
I've heard
Watch his clips.
I've seen a fair.
Watch his clips and say we're good at impressions.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will watch his clips and say you're good at impressions.
And in the words of John Wooden, be quick, don't rush when you're doing impressions.
All right, let's wrap it up and then we'll do a Patreon. What do you guys got to plug? Anything?
It's my Twitter.
We got a gun.
Got a gun.
Got a gun now.
I would also like to plug Wolfgang's gun.
I got a gun. Sounds like my girlfriend's about to start listening to me around the house. Honestly, that would be. Every boyfriend needs a gun. It doesn't need bullets. You just need it to point at your girlfriend when she's like asking you. It's called the boyfriend gun. Has your girlfriend ever asked you an impossible riddle like, "Would you love me if I was still a worm?" What if you had a gun to pull on her and say, "Shut up"?
Shut up.
It's like
that's not an impossible riddle. The answer is no. You'd be a worm.
Be a worm. No, but they don't. But the impossible riddles are impossible because the correct answers are the wrong one.
Yeah.
Like girls will ask you like a intense word problem where it's like if I had 3 margaritas, then Shelly had 2 margaritas, and I had 4 more margaritas, and yelled at the wedding DJ and ruined her wedding. Why is she being the bad friend by not talking to me right now?
Wow.
And then you're like,
you must answer me these questions 3 about that bitch at work.
yeah, it's like, if there was a celebrity for whom you lusted and they were not in fact busted, who would it be? It's like, I'm not telling you what celebrity I'd have sex with, but while I have the gun, Salma Hayek.
If I said a fake thing to prove if you weren't listening and you agreed with me, does that prove that you weren't listening? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a girlfriend
Or if she's
is
just
gay.
telling a story where she
Yeah,
can't
that's
land the
why I
plane,
don't
you can
have
just be
one.
like, land the plane.
In the
Land the
plane.
plane. Land the plane right now. Right into the tower.
You've been going on for 20 minutes about your
I don't
boss
even
that
want
you
to.
like.
I don't even want to hit Tower 7 anymore. Just land it on the tarmac. I'm going home. I'm going back to study medicine. Shut up. My name is. My name is Mohammed Akbar.
Osama.
My name
My
is.
name is Obama.
My name is Mohammed Atta.
That's the one.
That is the guy. Okay, cool.
Osama, stop talking.
Ooh, who has early onset dementia now,
Yeah.
babe? Probably still me. I've
Listen,
had 10
bitch,
concussions in my life.
Listen, bitch, my name is Osama, stop talking. 6911. All right, guys. Wow, that ended on a very schizophrenic note.
Just like it started.
At Real Online Boy on every platform, folks. That's all.
At Wolfgang_Hunter, about to drop a sketch that's very stupid and dumb where I threaten Dave Portnoy.
Did you change? Is it not Sexual Outlaw on Twitter anymore?
Oh no, it's still Sexual Outlaw.
Okay.
I just don't
Great
promote
name.
my Twitter that much because I just it's even more unhinged there.
It's a good name though. I've always liked that name.
Dude, thanks, man. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I post sketches there too and stuff, but
Yeah, you're not as big of a Twitter guy, I think.
I'm like big on Twitter in the sense that like I'm friends with all of the big
right,
Twitter
exactly.
people. Like I hang out with all of them, and
I mean big, I mean that you don't seem to like care about it as
I don't
much.
care about it. I don't have that much of a following. I don't even have like 1,000 followers. I like have like maybe like 800.
Sad.
I
So sad.
have almost 4,000, so everyone go ahead and keep following me.
Go ahead and for my plug this week, please don't unfollow me.
Yeah, please don't unfollow
Sex
me.
Cowboy at Sexual Outlaw on Twitter, at Wolfgang_Hunter on Instagram.
And I should say this, I'm going to say this at the top, and maybe we could put it at the back or whatever. Please rate, subscribe, and review, and tell your friends about the show.
Yeah.
Hit notifications, like I got from Andrew Schultz about the Uyghurs. And join the Patreon.
And top subscriber that donates the most to the Patreon gets to come to our studio.
Yes.